Damn, son, where'd you find this?
No, homie, do the wall. Make them do the wall. All my ladies do the wall. If you a gangsta, do the wall. Walk. Go where you from. Everybody do the wall. Make them do the wall. Everybody do the wall. Said I make them do the walk. Real gangsters don't talk. Leave your body at the chalk. Just for talking to a narc. If I catch you at the park, hanging out after dark. See you a fish, I'm a shark. I'ma hit him in the heart. I'ma hit him where it hurt. Put him in the dirt. Trunk full of work. If you're scared, go to church. Body get murked. Name in the shirt. Make your bitch squirt, cause she know it won't work. I'ma hit him where it hurts. Put him in the dirt. Trunk full of work. If you're scared, go to church. Body get murked. Name in the shirt. Make your bitch squirt, cause she know it won't work. No, homie, do the wall. Make him do the wall. All my ladies do the wall. If you a gangsta, do the wall. Go where you from. Everybody do the wall. Make them do the wall. Everybody do the wall. Said I make them do the wall. All the bitches tryna stalk. I ain't know me like a hawk. Wanna ride up on my car. They know I got it on lock. Got women by the flock. See you a nerd, I'm a jock. Hating on me cause I rock. I'ma hit him where it hurt. Put him in the dirt. Trunk full of work. If you're scared, go to church. Body get murked. Name in the shirt. Make your bitch squirt cause she know it won't work. I'ma hit him where it hurts. Put him in the dirt. Trunk full of work. If you're scared, go to church. Body get murked. Name in the shirt. Make your bitch squirt cause she know it won't work. No, homie, do the wall. Make him do the wall. All my ladies do the wall. If you a gangsta, do the wall. Go where you from. Everybody do the wall. Make them do the wall. Everybody do the wall.
Rowdoggs Entertainment. 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 OG Rowdoggs Entertainment. Rowdoggs Entertainment. To the Rowdoggs ENT, man. Rowdoggs Entertainment. Rowdoggs Entertainment. Rowdoggs Entertainment. Rowdoggs Entertainment.
Rowdoggs Entertainment.
Yo, what's cracking, man? It's your boy OG Rome, aka Mr. Everywhere, repping Rowdoggs Entertainment. I want to welcome everybody to Rowdoggs TV, episode 54. You know what I mean? With my co-host to the left.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Dazer Dabs, man. We doing big. We're smoking big. Rome, we got some special guests up here.
Oh, man, we don't got one. We don't got two. We got the motherfucking whole block in this bitch. The block party. Can we get a round of applause for
We're having a block party today.
I'm telling you, this motherfucker came in deep. So how y'all feeling, fellas?
Feeling good. It's a good day.
Yeah, we good. We
Over there
good.
rolling a blunt, homies drinking drink, and in the middle, I don't know, it might be a little bit of both.
It's a
THC drink.
It's all healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all healthy. I feel
So you know what thing I liked about my friend right here is that I brought him into the interview so we could talk about the event, and he said, "Nah, man, I'm coming here with the team." That's the best thing ever.
Yes.
He didn't want the picture of himself on the flyer. He said the whole team, man, and that's a good way to do things,
That's
man.
the teamwork,
So for
bro.
people who don't know about the block report and you guys, man, introduce yourselves and tell them a little bit about what you guys do.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm the creator of the BLOCC report.
Let's go.
I founded it, created it in 2017, and then co-founded with me was Half Ounce, and then Kicks came in with us in 2020.
It was what,
2020
2020
at the 2021, and then that's when Kicks jumped in with us and we started doing our thing together.
Yeah.
It was a blessing.
And not to mention our boy Bam Jeremiah, he actually came into the BLOCC report with us, shortly there with Kicks. When Kicks came in, he came in with us at that time together.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't checked out the BLOCC Report, the BLOCC Report is actually a docu-series that we actually do every so we shoot about once a month. We'll shoot a couple episodes.
That's right.
But our whole show is just a document to everybody that's in the industry that doesn't get that shine on them like that.
Exposure.
So, yeah, we want to know about what you do on the side, what you like.
What's
to
the
do.
everyday life
Yeah,
in your shoes?
Yeah, we don't
I feel
we don't want to know what you do in the movies. We see all that.
Yeah, I got two people
Hey,
right
what's
here
your
with me
favorite-
that have
hey.
been seeing me do my thing for the past couple months. So.
Hey, what's your favorite cartoon? You know, I want to know what's up with
That's the same thing right here with Rowdoggs TV. What we want to do is highlight individuals that are doing well or probably haven't got that platform. We interview individuals from celebrities to independent artists, and at the end of the day, it's to highlight like yourself. It's a win-win situation when everybody helps each other out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, as far as you guys been in entertainment, somehow, some way, one of you guys had to do music, produce music, be behind
what
music,
it
or
is.
tired of this weak ass music.
I think what Rome's trying to say is what sparked that flame up.
Yeah, pretty much.
So as the BLOCC Report came in as an idea for me was when I was trying to do music. You're right, I was doing music, but I wasn't very good at rap. You know, sometimes we need friends around us to tell us you're not a good rapper.
Yeah, you need
You
that
know,
back
sometimes,
criticism,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? And what happened is I couldn't, it was interesting because at that time I could not get, like, I just, for some reason, the sound that I was doing wasn't really resonating well with the West Coast type of sound. And so I left music. I stopped fucking with it, even though I loved it,
Right.
but I couldn't figure out my mark because it was like, I'm from California, Orange County, as a matter of fact, right? And then what happened is my sound was more of a
Like a different type.
Atlanta
down
sound.
south shit. Oh, okay.
because I was really liking. I was just talking about slaying dope.
That's
I wasn't
right.
talking
You're
about
on some
anything.
trap shit.
I was
You're
just
on
talking
some
about
trap
slaying
shit,
dope.
bro.
But the problem came from where I couldn't really find my crowd because I wasn't trying to be on the black side,
Yeah.
and at the same time, you get labeled in this Chicano rap.
As we,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you really can't. And then if you don't sound like Chicanos, then Chicanos don't fuck with you. So
Yeah,
what I ended up
Welcome to
doing.
my world. Stay stuck in the fucking middle. You know me? I went all the fucking mainstream West Coast artists, and then I'm stuck in the middle. Like, literally. Not left side, not right side. I'm like,
and it's really
I'm waiting for
fucked up.
people to catch up with me.
because the politics play a factor in it.
It does.
Even though we're not on no racial shit, it ends up
Still.
turning like a racial thing
Yeah.
where your people don't. So I found myself in a weird space
Egos and politics, bro.
where, dude, I found myself in a situation where I wasn't accepted on this side, and my side didn't really like the sound. They fucked with me, but they didn't like the sound. So then what I ended up doing was I left it alone. So then me and Half Ounce have a relationship as we're cool, we're kicking it as my boy. So what happened was with Half Ounce used to have his own show called Firewalkers.
Nice.
So he interviewed me. And so when he had his show, what we ended up doing was, in doing his show, it ended up not working for him. So then one day, me and him were sitting around the shop, and I said, "Hey, Half, remember you used to have that one show?" I said, "Why don't we get together and do our own thing?"
Right.
So, ironically enough, the first person we interviewed is him.
No mames. That's what I'm talking about.
So we'll get back to that story.
Foundation.
We'll get back to that story, but
Yeah,
that's
because we still need to
yeah,
hear
no,
their story,
yeah.
you feel me? So we wanted to collapse to that, so you guys
Well,
can kind of go off of that.
So go ahead, tell him because he did.
Tell
music.
us, bro. Half ounce. That already sounds like a weed name to me. So
We ain't trying to give them the whole ounce, because they
you
gonna
just
pass out.
half ounces in a
If you
joint.
take
or what?
half, we'll give you the whole.
Yeah.
The whole thing, man.
Talk that shit.
Hey, well, you know, I've been doing music since way back. And, I mean, since I was a kid. You know, I have cerebral palsy, and that's a condition that I have. And so music was my
Outlet, bro. Anytime there's a situation like that, music is the number
Yes,
one
sir.
outlet, baby.
When my brother was in Pop Warner, my mom was giving me money to go to the studio at Hot Tracks
Hello.
over in Rancho.
How old were you at the time?
Oh man, I think I was in high school at the time.
That's dope.
You know, I think I was about maybe 15
year now.
senior in high school. You know, 94. You know, way back. You know,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
But that was my outlet. You know, my mom helped me get in the studio, and then from there, man, I was doing. I even did commercials, man. I
Nice.
did commercials for a minute
Nice.
for nightclubs.
Building that resume.
Yeah, building up the resume, and just been doing it ever since. I also
Yeah.
did go to school, so
That's
I
right.
did go to Conservatory of Recording Arts and Science,
Yes.
and
That's right.
finished that, completed that course, and came back. You know,
What city? What city?
Arizona.
Arizona. Oh
Yeah.
shit! Shout out to AZ. We're gonna be out there.
Tempe, Arizona, man. It was
Arizona.
it was pretty dope, you know. And then
That's
from there,
dope.
just been doing music, man, underground,
And
and
then
doing my
yeah,
sound.
and then you met. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You did. Let's get to that.
When I first met them, they let me go to their show at Kushstock. They had a show
Shout out
at
to
Kushstock.
Hey, motherfucker.
So I was, you know, I was up in there. I had my wheelchair with me, and
Shout out.
Representing.
Sticky invited me to go on board to film, you know, and I had my whole crew with me, you know. I had every one of my people had a camera, so we got all angles, you know. But I remember one thing I was telling Kobe on is that when we were filming, I seen something different something was on his mind, you know. He wanted. I saw that he wanted bigger things, man, while I was filming him, you know what I mean? Because I could see that expression as he was performing. You know,
Got that vibe, bro.
He got something on his mind, you know, like he wants to do bigger things. I got that vibe from him, you know what I mean? So ever since then, man, we just kind of clicked from there, you know. You know,
Yeah,
started
Kushstock,
talking,
huh?
and,
Yeah, it's crazy how Kushstock. Now, how does this guy come into this?
Yeah. So that's that. You guys met. Obviously, how did you get in the mix to even get interviewed and shit like that? You feel me?
Alright, so back then, so I want to say 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
I was actually running around with a crew called Young and Motivated.
Okay.
You guys, we were at all the Kushstocks. We performed everywhere. We were just kind of like a crowd hype.
Mhm.
And I ended up running into Kobe on just off of another mutual friend. And then when we played, we just clicked. I just noticed that he was creative.
Yeah.
So like, he asked me. Actually, Half Ounce asked me. He's like, "Hey man, you wanna get an interview?
Yeah.
I wanna know about Jam. I wanna know what makes Young and Motivated Young and Motivated." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, man, I'll come through, you know."
Yeah.
So I came. I saw that at first we used to cut actually while we interviewed. That's how they started. They were cutting my hair and interviewing me at the same time, and so it kind of felt natural.
I'm a barber.
Yeah.
So I have my own barber shop. So in that, I was the whole process to that. What he was talking about was actually giving haircuts while we were doing an interview. So we were trying
That's
to.
fucking dope. That's the whole concept.
That was and it was
I
dope.
fucks with it.
I love it.
It was dope until when you're doing the interviews, you're hearing. Bzzz.
Oh damn! Right, and you cannot take that shit away, homie.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking boom mic or nothing. That shit.
And I got thick hair, bro. So that shit is buzzing.
I
away.
hate, bro. My shit's thick as a mother. That's why I
So where'd you grow up? Bang.
I went to Virginia. All right, so yeah, bro.
Well, overall, man, I see that at the end of the day, you guys got a good little thing going. Now that you guys got your own interview podcast, what kind of individuals have you guys been able to bring, meet, and how's everything going on that side of town?
Actually been pretty dope.
You know what?
Because it rang bells that it got to my side, so I reached out to him, and now that I realize who the fuck you are, because it's Kicks the Legend, I'm looking at you as Young Yam and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's the rest of the breakfast team? Yams.
You know what? That part, I'm gonna tell you something. It's a real collaborative effort, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Damn right.
You see, a lot of times, first of all, I'm never gonna reach out to you. It don't work that way. And the reason I do that is because there's a check and balance system with us. So what happens is I have Kicks. See, Kicks is really strong in what he does. Talking, putting everything together.
Yeah.
So oftentimes I'll see how do you put it, like somebody we want to interview.
Yeah.
And when we see him, I'll be like, you know what, he's dope. And then I'll share it to Kicks. Then from there, Kicks makes it happen.
Yeah, Kicks is the one that.
Kicks is the guy who makes it happen. And then Half Ounce will do the same thing. He'll see somebody and be like, yo, what do you think about this cat? So then he'll be like, let me see it. And then share it to Kicks.
Nice. Hey, but on that too, Half Ounce is a knowledge king. Like if he looks into you guys' music, he looks deep.
You break down your bars. You break down your bars.
He's very.
I go searching in lyrics. You know,
Damn, bro, that's where you need to get all them lyrics from. Right now, YouTube and shit, bro.
Hey, he'll dissect your lyrics.
you know, because I feel as an artist, you know, being that I create music as well, but
You should know all that shit.
we gotta go to the.
Fundamental.
We feel that we gotta go to the dark places.
Yes,
To
yes.
pull out something that's tangible for people to heal to. You
Right?
know what I mean? Because that's what it's really all about. When you look at
Yeah,
it.
that's the difference between my performance music to my deep talking about foster homes and my
Right.
life music.
Right.
The
Right.
most comments, more love I've ever had was my song with Tupac and Cocaine. Life is hard.
Yeah.
Got the sample and everything done, and it's because it's talking about me growing up in foster homes, not having
That's some real
shit.
shit.
That's
But-
some real shit right there.
As far as me and you catch me in Kush Talk, I'm not gonna sit here and make you cry, bro. I'm not.
Right.
I want
Oh,
to.
I know Rome performance. I seen Rome turn up a whole crowd that was just stiff one time. I remember like
Oh,
they were
yeah.
just standing around there
Hey,
like,
we
hey,
just
my
did that at
Rowdoggs
Kush
in the house.
Yeah, we just did that at Kush Style. It was stale them motherfuckers.
God is good,
Someone
God
went
is
up there,
good,
we
man.
fucking went with it, but
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing we all learned that as an artist that it don't matter if it's one homie, two homies, 100 people. You got to give up your all. They either pay the ticket or they're there to see you entertain them,
Yeah.
not to sit there and get fucked up and drunk before your act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's the difference between motherfucking schools
Yeah,
that
hey.
take it serious and don't take it serious. You know?
And see, those people, you know, I've learned early on that anybody who gives you that kind of, it's like, those kind of people are the people you gotta cut off. Because if they can't, they're dead weight. They're cancer. They're cancer.
And we know a lot of legends that do that.
Yeah.
If your own people that you call like your boys don't fucking can't show you love or like show you the proper respect when you're on stage,
Yeah.
that's a cancer. You gotta cut it.
Of course. They're only there just to, you know,
Just till you
be,
blow up.
yeah, you feel me? On some clout shit. At the
That's
end
a
of
clout
the
shit, yeah.
Like they say,
Yeah.
don't ask what American could do for you. What can you do for America?
Amen.
The same shit is what can you
Amen.
do for the team. Don't ask what the team can do for you.
Right.
day. You either bring something to the table or you don't eat, homie. Like,
Right,
straight
right,
the fuck up.
right.
That's what I say.
Either making bread or setting
So,
bread.
so how is it that you guys decided to say 1, 2, skip a few, bam, Urban Con?
Let's
Oh,
go.
you're talking about the big. This is actually the
Talk
founder.
about that
Yeah,
bitch.
you're talking about the founder right here, Kobe.
Oh,
And remember, he comes from humble beginnings, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
but you know what? For me, who done built big ass shit, boy, I know, boy. I know the stress.
This,
Yeah,
this
I-
one
what?
this one is an interesting little story, all right? So the way this happens is like this. So I quit my job. I left my job. I was done working concrete worker. And then I got into cut. I was always cutting hair, and then finally I was cutting hair as a barber. But if you're a person that wants to do more in life, you start trying to figure out how to
Side hustles.
get more money.
You don't want to be a highway, you want to be a freeway.
You want to keep getting money, right? So what I did as a barber, I was noticing that I was selling other people's brands, right? People were coming in.
Your own shit. You feel?
So I was like sitting there thinking to myself, fuck. So this is how it all leads to Urban Con. This believe it or not, is how this whole thing happens. So I create
Speak on it.
Speak on it.
I create a brand called Maldito Pomade.
And then we know that.
And so with the pomade and the shave gel, so I started selling my own brand. But one of the things that I learned really, really quick is that nobody will support you where you live.
Oh
So-
man, that's just
So all the people around me they were not buying my brand. So then I was like, I need to take my brand to the next level. So then I started traveling to different barber conventions around the country,
believe it or not.
selling my brand. So as I was going to these different conventions, it was like the barber expos, I was going to car shows, fitness expos, I was going to weed expos, I was going to all these different expos to sell hair pomade. So as I'm sitting there, something about whether it's a car show, whatever kind of event it is, after about fucking 2 hours, you're burned out.
Oh yeah.
It's boring.
Oh, yeah,
It's boring, and there's nothing there that it's just a fancy swap meet.
Pretty
And
much.
after a minute, you're burned out. So then I'm in Connecticut, I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, I'm in Texas. Have takes the trip with me to Connecticut first, and we go to the East Coast, me and him. So check this out. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
On the Dumb and Dumber moped, huh? Both, one in the front, one in the back.
Mind you,
80 miles to the gallon.
hey, mind you, the whole time I'm driving to New York, I'm thinking to myself, what a waste of life. Because it's foolish. I'm bald headed, going across the country selling hair pomade. So I'm sitting here. So anyway, so I'm at these different conventions, and I start going, you know what this convention needs? Instagram models. Then I'm at a different convention and be like, you know what this convention needs? It needs cars. Then I go to a car show and I go, you know what? You know what this show needs? It needs taggers. And then I'm going to this convention, I'm going to that convention. Then one day I'm sitting there and I got like, I don't know, maybe like $300,000. I'm chilling, sitting there, just counting money. And I said, I'm gonna spend this money on bullshit. So then I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make my own convention.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 2019. And at first, it was called a different name. It was called the West Coast Barber Lowrider Expo. It was everything what it is now, with the shorter name. But even then, it was gonna call Urban Con, but I didn't like it. Well, I wasn't sure about the name. So then, fast forward, we create the BLOCC report. We start doing this, we start doing that, and then finally, as we started working on the BLOCC report with all these different personalities of individuals of music, Cujo, fucking, you know, all these people, Bozo, everybody, right? So what ends up happening is we throw on this show, and then because I pushed the Chicano culture so hardcore, I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? On top of a platform, we're gonna make another platform, and this platform is gonna feed that platform.
Yeah, that's how it goes. And you have to take the risk and investment as far as just renting the place out and then waiting to get your return. I mean, people don't understand how much of a risk and stress it is for the individuals like you guys to put on the show. So I want to thank you for being able to do that for the community, but overall for the culture. Because I see what you're doing. It's for the culture.
It's for the culture.
You know, we're not gonna wait on this big old identities to come and put us on when you have them outlet to connect those people. And guess what? If they do right besides you, everybody helps each other out, and you're gonna win.
Well, my biggest problem in all this is that you get on social media, and everybody, and if you go to the comment section, everybody's always talking about supporting brown culture, supporting brown business, supporting this, supporting that. But when a rapper drops a song or drops an album or releases a brand, nobody buys this shit. So then, one of the
so
things.
Much egos and
envy. The thing is that Mexicans don't like Mexicans.
At the end of the day, we're worse.
We don't like each other.
It's not that. It's just sometimes it looks like they feel like they should be there.
Well, because
some kind of something that makes you feel. But no, honestly, you gotta work your ass off. You know what I'm saying? Nothing makes you special.
You want to know what it is? I'll tell you what it is, and I always tell the team this is that the raza has a hard time putting other people that look like them on a pedestal.
Yeah,
that part.
They feel that it's gonna get taken.
Well, because they go, how can you possibly be where I'm from, do the same thing I do,
and you made it in less time,
and you're above me.
Yeah, well, you have to know. Look at social media took over a lot of this shit, bro. Ain't nobody going on back in the truck and, you know what I mean, selling their shit, putting that footwork. And that's what a lot of this new generation will never know and never understand, bro.
So people people like Kid Frost, Proper Dos, all those people, including like Little One and Night Owl and Shadow. Yeah. And you know, these people really did pave the way. They really paved the way.
Bro. I should have brown, you know.
But yet when we talk about hip hop classics, they don't want to mention those people, and that's not right. The only ones that get some recognition, I think, on a mainstream level, I want to say is Cypress Hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we about to change that because Ross is coming out with some new shit, so we about to fucking do something.
At the end of the day, it's like, you know,
Wrong's fucking in the radio.
I'm waiting for the fucking to, you know, do his thing.
You're being too humble
right now. Actually, man, what I want to focus on is literally how this team right here is taking time, money, you know, everything. You know, but can we speak about the lineup you guys got and how that go about?
Alright, so I'm the one that's in charge of the
Kicks, talk to
I'm the
him.
event coordinator for that part right there.
So don't be mad at me if you guys don't like the lineup.
Hey, my bad. Hey,
We're gonna have to talk,
hey,
Kicks.
remember, I got the tools. Alright, so our lineup looks really cool right now. Actually, we have some of the biggest headliners coming in right now. We have Desi Hollow. Desi Hollow is about to bless the stage. So Oceanside's coming all the way to LA.
First time in LA, matter of
First
fact,
time.
for Desi to
Let's
perform.
do it. Let's
And
do
so,
it.
much love to Desi Hollow for coming out there and showing love. He's a genuine person and his music really bumps. We also do have Trejo's music coming out as well. We have Terra New, Twixie. We also Mora J.
Those are like the Trejo Angels or something.
Yeah.
Come on,
Beautiful
now.
voices.
Stop playing. I know.
You're about to see a really good show. Like
Bro,
that.
Twixie was just at some shit that I was special guest at too, and she did her thing, bro. She could sing, homie. She could sing.
She can sing.
I thought Dub Guy was gonna release a dub that day. I see him back there.
And we also got Mar Perez also gonna be blessing the
Yeah,
stage up there.
yes,
And he's from Rancho Humilde as well.
Yes.
So that's awesome. We have JR from Ed for Music.
Let's do it.
Definitely gonna bless the stage. And he also has that new song that came out 2 Champions are made.
Let's go.
That's in LA. Alexa.
Shit. You know the Rowdoggs gonna kill that shit. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, you gotta see
You
it.
know how we do.
You guys about to bless that stage.
Oh, we do, man. If I knew how to do backflips and somersaults, I would do that shit.
You're gonna learn that day. You're gonna learn that day.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a really good show though too.
Yeah.
Also, it's hosted by Concrete.
Concrete's the homie.
Concrete is gonna
That
be hosting this
motherfucker right there.
too as well. So
Shout out to Concrete.
yeah, shout out to Concrete. Hey, honestly, he's one of the dopest people you brought.
He's one of the dopest hosts right
He's
now.
funny, bro.
Him and Jay are a fucking power couple. homie.
So I know you
Oh
guys.
yeah, Jay Valentino.
We got both of them in this motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we did.
And you're gonna have a good time.
I heard special guests, but you can't say that.
Oh
But
yeah, we
there
have
is.
some special guests that's coming with the.
Talk about it, kids.
With my homie's named Keo. He's coming out of LA. This is gonna be his first performance in LA. So he's bringing out some really special guests for you guys, and I can't really let you know that more
all
on that.
good.
But as far as like,
Stay tuned.
as far as you guys also coming out, Rowdoggs is also gonna be in the building.
Shit,
I know
you
that.
already know that.
What is somebody or a group or anything that inspires you guys as a team or as you guys being new promoters? Because believe it or not, you guys could even not do good. It doesn't fucking matter. The world will never know. What we know is that you put it fucking on.
Yeah.
They don't know how.
Blood.
15,000, 20 fucking thousand you had to put in
Bro.
to fucking get the convention center.
Blood, sweat,
and then
and
and they did you dirty because you had to go and get these securities. Not your security, you have to get their security.
Right.
Oh, I know. Trust me, yeah. Oh. And the cleanup crew? Oh shit. Oh, I got. Man, you know what? Fuck you guys, right about that, right? But you already started. You into me.
And it's fucked up because they and then so look what happened with LAPD. LAPD was like, okay, we had to give them the lineup. LAPD looked at it.
Yo, mom, did you research background check?
You know what? so check out
Excellent.
what the Los Angeles Police Department tells us. They look at the lineup and they go, so the guy tells me, he goes, you know that these are a lot of rival gang members and all that, right?
Yeah.
And so then I told him, I said, hey, look guys, we're just putting on a show for the culture.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with gangs or
Everybody knows,
politics.
right.
We're just trying to put something dope on. So I'm gonna tell you right now, for the convention center, they closed off the back area on that day, and they made me pay for the paramedics and the RNs and the nurse staff
On top of it.
because of when Homeboy got killed.
Yeah.
Got killed. So because of that,
Hey, and not just that, LA Convention is known for motherfuckers popping off. They've done that shit a lot, homie. Like I've seen that shit get pulled down. You know?
and it's one of those things where it's like they're really scared about a bunch of like I told them
that's a lawsuit,
I told this show's for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not like a Mexican takeover. It's not Choyocon.
That's exactly what they're saying, bro. That's exactly. No, that's exactly what they're saying.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, the security and the LAPD is terrified of this event.
Wow.
They're fucking.
Well, we're gonna flip their mind out. Watch. They're gonna be like, "What? This was the cleanest, most common."
When they realized that they collected, that you did your fucking hardest, that you paid your dues and everything.
I know definitely we got told about us.
We call the rappers and we're like, who do you have beef with?
Mhm.
Who do you have a problem with?
Yeah.
Because we had to make sure that certain people couldn't be around certain people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to make
keep
sure. We
them
want to make
separate.
sure that there's no trouble. That we want you guys to have a
Yeah.
good time. So this is a big celebration.
Exactly.
You know, it's cool to bring the lowrider community up there, with the
Yeah.
barber community, and
Yeah.
also to to bless the hip hop community coming together in
That's
in
dope.
one building, and blessing everybody with great
With their
performance.
talent, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's good, and then we also got some art coming from Chaka.
Oh,
That's a
no,
hard
no,
one.
no,
Chaka.
no,
Motherfucker.
Not Chaka.
Chaka.
Hey, bro, I'm kidnapping you, putting my logo. You gonna stay in there? You gonna see my whole house, bro?
Bro, Chaka's so short, you can fit him in your pocket.
Like, Chaka,
You
Chaka,
know,
Chaka,
big ass backpack like
and bring his ass in here for an interview. Plus, he's doing my whole fucking garage.
Yeah, Chaka, you know, good people, bro. You just give him a couple months, couple
Yeah.
days, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Chaka will be in the building. It's great to have him over there because
Yeah,
honestly,
because he don't do shit like that.
bro, he's dope, bro, in the art community, and everyone knows him in the art community.
Yeah, but he don't do shit like
No,
that.
he don't. Yeah, I
He's
know.
like,
He had told us that.
he
too.
is graffiti, homie.
American
He
wanted.
is graffiti. Ain't nobody,
You shouldn't even be in public.
ain't nobody, yeah.
He don't come
Yeah.
out in the day.
No, no, he doesn't. I know it. I told this motherfucker, I'm telling you.
What do you think is one of the biggest problems you guys have encountered so far, either in your music career or
Anything
throwing
entertainment.
events?
Yeah.
I think the belief. I think people not like believing in just.
What you're doing?
Yeah, because what's crazy is that when we announced it, it was like nothing. Like I remember we got like 12 likes. People were like, yeah, oh, you guys put on it. Okay, cool. Yeah,
I just want to know what my friends watch my stories but don't like my pictures. You know?
I got more views. Oh, I got more views.
Speak on it.
And you did. Just
You see, with mine, they like it so much, they double like it, so they unlike it, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, also another.
So I'm cool, we good. I got about a million of those.
Yeah.
Also, another thing to also take into is that it's also going to be having a makeup competition there for it.
What? That's what's up for the
Which is actually hosted by official makeup gangster.
Oh, okay, okay.
If you guys have ever seen it in like the beauty community, he's actually one of the people that are changing it right there. So
That's what's up.
Which was interesting. That was an interesting part right there because when you're talking makeup, this can go really left,
Yeah.
right? And you're dealing with Chicanos, you're dealing with cars, you're dealing with rappers. So to say makeup, it just sounds way out there.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we had to narrow it down, first of all, to do the makeup, it had to be somebody who understood the culture,
Yes.
and at the same time, not be, how do I say it? Like, understand the culture, and at the same time, really understand the artistry of makeup. So with that, I found this guy by the name of Official Makeup Gangster on Instagram, right? And so when we did the makeup thing, I was like, okay, we can't just do. They have to pertain to our culture. Brainstorming one day, and I said, you know what? I know what it is. That's Cholita makeup.
Yeah.
So is it the higher the arch, the downer the girl? I'm just asking, you know. I know a lot of people want to know that question.
But you know what? I'll tell you one of the hardest things I think in the BLOCC report and doing this event. Kicks knows firsthand now. We can't say the people, but I want to say, one of the biggest problems when you're dealing with rappers or you're dealing with barbers that are celebrity type and shit like that. Entitlement. And their egos go through the fucking
Oh
roof.
no, they go way higher.
Like when they're on Instagram, they're like, "Oh yeah, check me out. We need to push brown people, brown this, brown that." And then you hit them up. You hit them up. All right, I need
Let me break you for this. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, you got no famous features, you ain't performed in the last 5 years, woo woo, and I'm the one over here putting money for the convention center. That's why I respect it, because I run shows, I do my own shit. I see the lineup, I was late on the lineup, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only that, I help out with promotions, I help out with fucking
We do it all,
videography.
bro. We do it all.
Every
We
fucking
do it
celebrity you want to get on any of your next events,
Holla
you
at
put
us,
up your
bro.
fucking hand like 20,000, bro. You ain't gonna get all that shit. You motherfuckers ain't got no cars, no house, no fucking shit, bro. We taking over. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
like us in the
Yeah.
background,
Yeah.
you need us.
Yeah.
That's why I got my birthday bash July 16.
You guys are
You're gonna
coming.
see everybody
You guys better
networking.
be here.
Everybody.
It's gonna be the dopest shit ever, man. I'm telling you.
right.
Your cancer? Your cancer? Yeah. So
Cancel with the answer.
There you go.
Answer with the
Oh, you celebrating. You celebrating.
Thank you so much. Now we want to hear someone miss the fucking half ounce,
Man,
man.
come on, have fun. Speak on it. There you go.
you can catch me online, man. You know?
There it is. Catch him online all the
That's the
time.
most you can get. You don't get out of here.
Reverb Nation, all over. Catch me.
He's nothing but deadly. I'm waiting for him to say something.
You know what's crazy
Yeah.
about it? You know why it happens with us, right?
Yes.
Because he's our eye candy. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Okay, let me tell you how important half ounce is.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you why he's so important. See, on top of his talent and on top of him just being genuine and a friend,
Oh, you'll see.
he has cerebral palsy. So the fact that
Couldn't tell.
his
Working.
handicap, that is his what he deals with day to day, it actually shows other people with disabilities or handicap that you can do
Do
whatever
it.
you want.
Back.
That's just that, bro. The
That-
motherfuckers that don't do shit, they
That-
got shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just tell
come on, man.
They gotta realize that they can do the same thing that I'm doing.
And what inspires you? What inspires you?
Yeah, what's your inspiration, bro?
What's my inspiration? Man, I vibe off people, man. I
Nice.
vibe off people because everybody's different in their own kind of way, man. And I vibe off them and I absorb that energy, man. And I love to create, man. You know what I mean? Whether it's memories or in that moment. I like to live in the moment. You know what I mean? Like right now,
Because you never
right now,
know.
I'm living in the moment, man. I'm enjoying it.
Hey, half ounce is also a comedian too.
Yeah, shit.
I mean,
I do stand up, you know.
Stand-up act.
He's on X video.
That's dope.
That's underground.
I do sit down. You know? Sit down. I get there. I said, my man, I'm like, oh, wait.
Sit down.
But he's actually really talented when it comes to his music. I think when I first heard his sound, it's crazy because it's not what I envisioned when I see it. But then when I started hearing his sound, I was actually like, oh shit. Like
It built on you, bro.
I didn't expect it,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what he just said. He said me and him going to do the soundtrack for the BLOCC Report.
That's right.
There we go. There it is. You see the studio? You see how I just set shit up? You heard it right here.
Lock it
Set up. One, to make sure that he's still working. And
Yeah.
two, because everybody needs a soundtrack for the damn podcast, right?
Exactly.
So, in 5 years, if you guys are still doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
which I hope you keep doing, and keep this in mind, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be people that invest more than the next, man. At the end of the day, hold your own weight by doing fill in the fucking gap. If that day the photographer didn't come, guess what? Half ounce, big neck paddywhack. You know what I'm saying? If you can do this, you can switch it around and do this. You know what I'm saying? You know, what can I see you guys in 5 years? Because all I'm saying is, the fucking Queen Mary, I want to be performing for you guys there too, okay?
That's right. Well, for me, man, I see myself with a nonprofit in the future.
Yo,
I
smart.
see myself with a nonprofit, around people that have cerebral palsy. You know what I mean? I want to give back. You know what I mean? I already have a whole curriculum. That's what I do on the side. Before
Nice.
COVID, I was, visiting kids.
That's
in high school.
rewarding. That's forever lasting, bro.
I feel like I gotta, that's what I have to do. You know what I mean? It goes along with my music. Other stuff, other music that I do have. I have a whole curriculum.
Nice.
When I go and I, visit kids and
Influence them.
yeah, and it's all uplifting stuff.
And then with you guys doing concerts, I can just see you guys working with the city. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
How about yourself? 5 years, what do you guys see yourself?
I think we'll be doing some bigger productions. You're gonna see a lot more from us as far as like acting, maybe, or you can see like you might just see us just in behind the scenes productions of just movies, Chicano movies.
Is that like the way
The idea?
we're trying to go?
But we want to go into the entertainment and then like, hey,
And all that. So,
The thing with me is that, like, where I'm trying to go, me personally, on my personal journey, is I'm looking to do more platforms, in person, and also media platforms. So I'm more interested on making shows, creating shows, reality shows, concerts, more of these type of deals. But see, my problem is I feel like our culture is represented wrong.
Yeah.
So when we get for example, like when we have something on a movie or something, they're really, really cheesy.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, like, well, it's sad because the best we get in our culture is American meat.
Oh,
yeah.
it's blood in, blood out.
Yep.
And you know, I'm not taking away from those movies, but you know, those movies were like 30 years ago.
How did you feel about the Lowrider movie?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I felt like it should, like, whoever, I feel like there's too
The
many,
writer should be, or should have experience, or something.
Whatever
Yeah.
they're doing.
there's too many,
Absolutely.
there's too, whoever involved behind a lot of these Chicano movies, there's too many yes men. Whoever involved in this is not saying,
Cultured
hey, that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
why is that guy talking like that?
Yeah.
Stop dressing like that.
Yeah.
That's not how they really dress right now.
Yeah.
And so, and I think they're trying to run with a stereotype that not really exists anymore. It's just it's an image that's portrayed in their head from something
Yeah,
that was put there
overall,
30
yeah.
years,
Yeah.
35 years ago.
Everything looks like American media.
And I find it actually, like, I don't understand why we're in 2022 and there's the best we have on a TV show is George Lopez.
All I know is that I'm gonna be the bald-headed, fucking fitted doctor. Fucking all the girls
That's right.
can't get rid of me because HR can't get rid of me. You know what I'm saying?
That's no man over here.
Doctor feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so I see you guys be blowing trees. What's your guys' favorite strain to go to, and how do you guys like smoking weed?
I think I smoked the most out there. Honestly, I like indicas. I fuck with a lot of pop. I like a lot of pop.
I mainly do indicas, man, because like, when I do indicas, I gotta be laying down. It's fast, so I don't relax. Even when I sleep without weed, I don't relax. So I relax. So,
Okay.
You guys dab it?
I try, you know, I got a little experience when I dab. Let me tell you.
Bring the ring! Bring the ring! I thought that you don't
I
remember.
don't want to dab. Let me tell you.
Because he used to walk straight
No,
before the
let me tell you.
jab.
I was at Krishna. I think the first one, the second one. I was at Krishna, right? So
That's what Barry
you know,
remembers.
I'm in my wheelchair and I'm rolling around, checking it out, and
Yes, sir.
My
Yes,
first
sir.
dab, I'm rolling through, and boom. Hey, let's go up front. It's a big old long line, right? You got three dabs, right? So I'm gonna try this out. Boom. I did that shit, man. Next thing you know, man, that shit took me on a trip,
Mama
man.
said knock you out.
They was playing. They were playing Kanye West. Jesus Walks.
Oh,
yeah! I was going around that motherfucker in my wheelchair, fast, just dodging people.
Yeah.
No. I was on like.
The Mario Kart shit.
Hey, I was on a mission. That's all I know. And then once I ran around like about 5 times, I stopped. I started having anxiety, right?
Oh.
I told my buddy, let's go outside, right? So we go outside, and I'm seeing people fall out. You know, they have the ambulance right there. And I'm like,
I want to join this motherfucker.
Hey, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, dude, at least I got my chair. Shit, if I fall out, I'll fall out.
It's comfortable ass
Oh
shit.
no. You want to hear a fucked up crazy ass
I
story?
want to hear it.
This is funny. This is the real shit. Me and this fool drive to Connecticut. We're in Hartford, Connecticut.
Shit.
We haven't showered. We haven't showered or nothing. We drove, right? So we get to this fancy ass 5-star hotel. Now you know how you check into hotels like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever.
yeah.
So we get there like at 9 in the morning. This motherfucker ain't showered or nothing in 3-4 days. He has a shave. He's wearing those big socks. The ones you get at the hospital. They're like fluffy and shit.
Compression socks.
Right? So we're not exactly fresh, right?
Yeah.
So we're in Hartford, Connecticut. We're tired. We drove from Cali to Connecticut.
Yeah.
And so check it out. So we get there, and we get to the fucking to the hotel. It's 8 in the morning, and we go, hey, I got a room reservation, but it's at 3. Can we come in right now? So now half, you know, he's there's, you know, like when you check in, there's like a little
Patio area.
Like, down.
Yeah.
So then I go, hey, half. They said we can't check in till 3 o'clock.
You guys throw that bitch down.
No, he said, watch this. He sat on the couch. Feet up, walk his socks off. Hey dog, he's spread out, spread eagle on the middle of the couch.
The cushions.
Hey, the Asian couple walks in. What happened? Take it from there. What happened?
He
Take it from there, Johnny.
He comes in right with his wife. She's wearing a mink. He's wearing like a nice suit, you know. You can tell he had money in the briefcase. He's walking in, right? And then he looks at her and goes, "Oh my God!" He looks at me and then he looks at her, right?
He's like, I pay for this motherfucker. Go right now.
And then they left.
They left.
Oh.
Not even like 10 minutes later, the fucking the dude.
We got you a room.
Yeah, it worked. It worked. Yeah.
So that's the way to get your room early.
Oh, we're doing that next.
Spread the, spread
And then when
the
they tell us no, when we go somewhere and they tell us no, I go, hit him with the eye. And he does like the little like crazy look.
Yeah. Oh, he did the biggest Yeah.
Hey, what else can we get? Fuck, I'm taking you to Vegas, man.
That bounce is definitely in entertainment for sure.
They call him half bounce and he gets everything half off. This motherfucker.
That's what it's all about.
That bounce steak.
There it is.
That's hilarious.
Hey, that's one of my questions every time to our guests is give me a crazy story. You
Fuck,
know?
they fucking knocked
They
that
beat us
bitch
to
off
the
the ballpark.
No.
Oh,
He's trying to give us a good one.
Dog. So look, we're in New York. Now a lot of people don't know in New York, outside of like the Bronx area and all that, in between there, Rochester, it's all country. So me and this fool, we're out somewhere in the backwoods of New York, driving to, I don't know where we were driving to. Oh, we were going to
Don't fuck Egypt.
somewhere far, dog. It's all country. It's like 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
So I'm tired. I pull over to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So half goes, I gotta take a piss. So then,
Country.
so then I said, all right, go ahead. So I was kind of asleep. I'm in the driver's seat and I'm kind of asleep. And the light comes on because the door opens. So I look over. I felt standing butt naked
Yeah.
on the car.
Yeah.
He's gonna take a piss out the door. So
He gonna fucking do some
That shit in the air, it's gonna come back in, fucker.
and I told him, I said, hey, Hap, you're gonna piss all over my fucking door. It's a brand new Chevy Silverado. So then he's mad at me. He's mad. I don't know why he's mad. So
And he's ready to go. So you have to load it.
You gotta cut that bitch short.
his pants are down to his ankle. So then he starts mumbling shit. So then
Man,
so he gets at the edge of the door because I told him not to piss from there.
Yeah.
So he goes to launch himself. He didn't realize
there was a bump.
we were on an embankment.
Oh shit.
He rolled down 30 feet into like the country.
Oh,
He said, help. I said, help down there.
Tell me when you land. Tell me when you land.
They have rope, dog. Get it.
Oh my
I'm
God.
about to roll out.
You had a crazy, you know.
Yeah, we always have a. It's
I
always
want to go on tour with you guys. Get some shit.
It's
This is
interesting.
a fucking hangover shit right
Hey,
here.
it's interesting shit
Straight up.
because it automatically attracts to me stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
The most weirdest, craziest shit happened. We were in Atlanta at Stroker.
Hey, why the fuck
Oh
are you?
my
Where
God.
you guys are Harlem Globetrotters? Hey, I was in Connecticut, Cincinnati, New York, and Atlanta. One time at day camp.
We're at Stroker Strip Club in Atlanta.
Oh wow, there we go.
He walks up to the bar. There's a big black lady. She goes, "What you want, motherfucker?" And then fucking I'm like, "No, that's
No.
she was wearing overalls and she had a tattoo. She was
overall."
Oh, yeah, you already know what that meant.
Big Bertha.
in my mind, I was thinking Big Lou.
Big Lou, what it do?
No, but let me tell you one thing. Over in Atlanta, man, Atlanta got it on the strip clubs, man.
Oh,
They know
I
how
bet
to
they do.
entertain
They
you.
have
I
all
never
of
seen
that
two
bitch.
BBWs on one pole. And it was wobbling, but they were still swinging. I don't know how that shit was holding into place. You know what I mean? Yeah, they was doing it. One after the other. I was like, no. And when you go in there, man, you know, if there's nowhere to sit, they'll do a dance for you right there. They'll drop it down right there.
Hell
So
yeah.
when you're walking out, man, I got hundreds sticking to the bottom of my feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking out, not even knowing I'm thieving, man.
Yeah, it's not they paid you a
Motherfucker can't even go in the bathroom without getting a lap dance and shit. This bitch is in the stool like, you ready, baby?
So let me get that sticker.
But when you walk in with a gangster lip like mine, man, they frisk you real
There you
good.
go.
Now that we sitting here opening up about shit like that, I don't like spending my money on these bitches. But I so happen to go on this fucking road trip all the way to fucking Atlanta, Georgia for this dog shows.
There you go.
And the big timers over there, everybody got big balls trying to show off who got the biggest racks.
Yeah.
So everybody's spending money. And they have all these good ass fucking Harlem Globetrotter shit, right? They got these shit, they hanging off the roofs and shit.
Yeah.
Right? We don't have that in Cali because, you know, you got insurance and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then the worst shit happened, bro. Because I don't go to strip bars. No. These bitches are dancing in the area, and it just so happens to be the homies is giving me his fucking money. He's like, I'm spending his money. I'm like, all right, fuck, because I ain't gonna spend my money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm making money on the trip. I'm not trying to lose what I made. You know what I'm saying? So I'm spending, and here comes this bitch that smells like cottage cheese. And cottage cheese, and like a rat crawled up her ass and died.
Oh, wow.
This bitch had some syphilis, had some shit going because she stank up the whole fucking area, bro. And everybody looked at each other. I'm like, that money got to go back in the pocket.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, give me $1 fucking $1 million so I can pay her leave.
Yeah.
Go take a shower. Now keep that in mind. I don't go to strip bar, and that happens, bro. That makes you never want to go again.
No, I don't blame you.
Right? Like sour mouth. Everybody.
I'm gonna have
that shit went down.
I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Wait, I wanna hear another story. Come on. Have fun.
Okay,
One more before we get on out.
New York City. I think we're in Brooklyn, right? We're somewhere right there.
What's up with this fool? Why do you guys have stories like that? Who?
Yeah.
You're getting them, bro.
Research. So we're in the Bronx, right? And I gotta go to the bathroom, and there ain't no bathroom anywhere. You know how they park out there? You know, they double park, they do all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I realized that out there, you know, a red light means go. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like we stop and like, hey, what the fuck you doing over there? You know, yelling and shit. You know what I mean? And then like, even the cops, right? We pass by and you can see they.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I see you, motherfucker. I see you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Keep walking.
I was walking.
Walking here. You know.
With the whole ass.
So we're in like a Brooklyn or somewhere, man, and we did go to Queens, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta use the restroom, man, and there's no restroom in sight. So I say I'm gonna go see what's up, man. I went to the barber shop, right? They got a little bit, and he goes, hey, bro. I don't know, bro, but you know what? I got a feeling about you, bro. You could use my bathroom, man. Go ahead. You know what I mean? He was cool, right? New Yorker. He was cool, man. Let me in and take a leak, man. Everyone else had to go wherever they got to go, man. But I was blessed to use the bathroom, man.
You get, and rightfully deserved. You know, people with disabilities. I mean, to be an asshole to people with disabilities would be just like
Like a dickhead.
you're going to hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go to hell. You go to hell.
I mean,
you know
we're
what I'm
probably still, going, but you know what I mean? Yeah, you're going a little faster now.
Right.
Yo, so before, we head on out, whatever, because this is amazing. I can still keep going. The versus battle. I know you guys been seeing
I
this.
missed the last one.
You know what I'm saying? How do you guys feel about it? And if you guys can put a versus together, who would you guys put? So the first question, how do you guys feel
Tony
about
Coda.
Who?
Tony Coda.
Coda.
Yeah, I would put Tony Coda. Tony Coda would go.
Tony Coda. Who would you put?
Against Tony Coda?
Who would you put?
Anybody.
You know what? I'm
Who
gonna
would be, if you guys can fucking resurrect the motherfucker, who would it be, dog? I'm talking about big artist, someone that's just down there, underground. I don't care. If you guys can make it happen, just like you doing there,
He's like,
you feel me?
Gangnam Style.
I got Nipsey. For sure, if I could resurrect him, I think Nipsey would be dope.
Versus your boy?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I think Nipsey versus like YG or Nipsey versus. I think actually Nipsey would be better like against like J. Cole or like Kendrick. I think those are. Yeah, I think
J.
Nipsey
Cole.
versus Kendrick.
What you feel like?
I think you know who's dope.
Talk about
I think Game is dope.
games.
Oh yeah.
I think Game's a good rapper.
Yeah.
I think Game's a really good rapper. I think he's somewhat. You know what? Honestly, intelligently, if we're talking intelligent bars, it would definitely be Jay-Z, or But if you want to talk like some hard, rough shit, I would go Game. But see, in Chicano world, like in the Mexican world, I can't think of too many.
I don't think we even had anything like that yet.
Who do we have that's
Other than
who could freestyle?
freestyle.
That's Chicano.
Well, Immortal Technique is like
Puerto
somewhat,
Rican. He's Puerto
right?
Rican,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but it's Chicano. I mean, at the end of the day.
Who?
I don't know. Is Chino in South Park?
Chino XL.
Yeah.
No, he's Puerto Rican.
Bro.
Still Chicano.
So, hey, these motherfuckers.
Like, nah, fuck that shit. We're on the West Coast. Nah, man.
And these motherfuckers.
Take them all
fucking crazy.
Well, you know what I have a problem with is the people who are Hispanic that don't like to claim Hispanic. Like for example, Fabulous is Hispanic.
Yes.
You'll never hear him.
He's Dominican, no?
He's Dominicano.
Yes, he is.
But he'll never
Just
claim
like
the
Nori.
Latino side. And then it's like
Big Pun.
so.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my question. Here's my
But he
question.
actually
Joe, like
he did push
Big
it though.
Pun
Big Pun did.
Big Pun put the
Big
picture.
Pun will
Big
be
Pun
those,
pushed
dog.
it.
Who
Big
you
Pun-
put against Big Pun? Fat Joe?
Nah, Big Pun and
Who's that one to from Slaughterhouse?
And gangsta is a gangsta.
Where's the fun? You talking about
Big
Crooked Eye?
Pun
No,
and
the other
Craig
one.
Mack.
Crooked Eye too. Crooked Eye.
We're same.
No, not Crooked Eye.
Joel Ortiz.
Joel Ortiz. Yeah.
There you go.
Craig Mack or and Big Pun.
There you go.
Look, it looks like we gonna be here forever because everybody has a lot of motherfuckers that they like. That's a good thing.
Shit. Yeah.
You know. But on the brighter note, man,
Yes.
for people that see you guys on your podcast and you're doing your big shows and everything, and they want to get into this music industry some way, somehow, but don't know how to get into it, what kind of word of advice would you guys give them?
I have one.
Stay determined. Always believe in yourself.
Eat your Wheaties.
No, it's not a. Stay focused and remember. Everything in life. I've been told is business. And it comes down to it, like a lot of these people won't be there really for you. They want to do business, but if you build a real relationship with somebody, really take that risk with them.
Yeah.
And build with them, you guys can do big things. So I hope one day that could happen.
There you go.
Mine would be like if a brother asks you to go a mile with him, go 2 or 3.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's off tops.
And see where it goes. You know what I mean? And if you're trying to master your craft, enjoy the process as you're doing it.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And one thing I like to say is that no track is untouchable. You know what I mean? Like you should be able to flow to anything. You know what I mean? Don't just put yourself in one box. Have all those boxes ready to open. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Just different genres. You know what I mean? I like to do a little alternative, man. I've done rock before. You know what I mean?
Don't you have a track with Misfit Solo?
Yeah,
Misfit, huh?
I do have one, but it's we gotta master it.
That's crazy. Him and Rome have the same birthdays.
Yeah.
You know what I think
He's mastered also, yeah.
when it comes to the music, for somebody who's trying to do something, you want to know my honest opinion? I don't think it's actually the actual music itself. I think it's a lack of content. I noticed that a lot of these rappers that are doing something, I feel like outside of their music videos, that's all they offer.
Yeah.
And I think even if you have merch, but if the people can't connect with you on a personal note,
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get too far. I
No,
think
no.
that's the problem, and I think that's where platforms come into play, because if you take, for example, shows like Love and Hip Hop,
Yeah.
or you take even like Funk Master Flex,
Yeah.
or even if you take some of these shows that you see on VH1,
You get to know them personally and get to love them for
And for years,
Not
bro.
just- yeah.
Not fucking a couple months.
and see the problem is,
Feel me?
and here's the problem, because we have no actual outlets, nobody's you're not getting out there.
Yeah.
And so the problem is, I don't think it's the music. I don't think it's the sound. I don't even think it's where you're from. I think that what we lack in our community, there is no content. And if there is content, you have no platform to put it on.
Yeah.
So if you don't do something that stands out, you get lost on YouTube.
Real quick, bro. Real quick. Anytime on that.
Well, there it is, motherfucker. Get your content up. You heard it right here from the BLOCC Report, man.
Yeah. June 6th.
June
5th.
June 5th.
June 5th.
June 5th.
June
It's going down.
Sunday, June 5th.
June 6th, we'll be on vacation in Bellagio.
June 6th is my son's birthday, so I'm like, oh shit, it's right around. But yeah, June 5th, you guys better come out. It's going down, UrbanCon, you know what I mean? We're gonna be out there performing. They got a dope lineup, special guests,
Believe that.
fucking contests and all types of other shit.
Yeah, and
You know
make
what
sure,
it is.
make sure you guys stay tuned too. If you guys follow both the UrbanCon page and the BLOCC Report page, we're actually be doing behind the scenes footage too, how this is all going down. So
There you go.
you guys will get exclusive content to
Yeah.
it. So be
Just
awesome.
give everybody.
Let them know where they
your
can find you
social,
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the BLOCC Report with 2 C's, the BLOCC with 2 C's.
There you go.
So, and then the 2 C's in the block, actually stands for Chicano culture. And I credit Kicks for that, because Kicks was when we were talking, putting all this together and everything. That's how that came about. So that's the Easter egg in it.
Nice.
So, but you know, if you want to fuck with us, we will be having events across the United States. And you want to get on that lineup, get at Kicks or get at Half. What's your Instagram? How do you spell your Instagram?
HALFOUNCE.
There you go.
Bam, you heard it right here at Rowdoggs TV.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
Now you know.
Ain't no business like Rowdoggs business.